Aurora, Illinois. So today we are going to get out of the office and we're going to get into the field. We're going to talk about everything you need to know about living in Aurora, Illinois in this installment of Living in Chicago, Illinois. Now, we're going to start downtown, and after we hit some of the cool areas downtown, we're going to head to the west side. And the west side of Aurora is in between, it's west of the Fox River. After that, we're going to hit the east side, and the east side of Aurora is located east of the Fox River, right up to the DuPage County line. And then we're going to hit the far east side of Aurora. And the far east side of Aurora is anything in DuPage and Kendall County. My goal is to show you all that Aurora has to offer, both the good and the bad, and we're going to give you an idea of some of the market values of some of the areas of Aurora. Before I forget, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring that bell so anytime we have a new video, you're going to be aware of it. Aurora, Illinois sits in 4 counties. We have Kane, Kendall, DuPage, and Will. And it's about 46 square miles in diameter. In addition, Aurora sits about 35 miles west of downtown Chicago. And according to the 2020 census, Aurora's population is right around 180,000 people. So a lot of people ask me, why is Aurora called the City of Lights? Well, in 1881, Aurora was one of the first communities in the nation to have an all-electrical light system. And in 1908, they adopted Aurora as the City of Lights. When I think of Aurora, the very first thing I think of is Paramount Theater. Every year, Paramount entertains over 350,000 patrons from over 250 communities. Every year, Marilee and I attend 4 Broadway shows. This year, we've already seen Little Shop of Horrors and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Now, we also have Billy Elliot scheduled in March, and in May, we have Beautiful, the Carole King musical. So when you're in Aurora or any suburb here in the west suburbs of Chicago, make sure you subscribe to the Broadway series. We're standing outside of Copley Theater here in downtown Aurora, just across the street from the Paramount. Like River's Edge Park, Copley is under that Paramount umbrella. Now, we've never seen a show here. This spring, they're showing A Streetcar Named Desire. So that's one that we're definitely gonna hit. All right, so we're standing outside of River's Edge Park here in Aurora. As you can tell, we have the Chris Kendall Market getting ready to go on tonight. Marilee and I have seen a ton of concerts here. We've seen Kiss, Toy Dog Pondering, Steve Miller Band, Peter Frampton. This summer, they also had REO Speedwagon and Styx. So this is where you go for live entertainment here in Aurora. So we're standing outside the Riverfront Playhouse. The Riverfront Playhouse is a place Marilee and I visit probably 2 to 3 times a year. It is tiny. It is a very intimate playhouse. Think of your garage. A 2-car garage is probably the size of the stage, if not a little bit smaller. When you're in Aurora, make sure you visit the Riverfront. So I'm standing outside the venue in Aurora. Marilee and I have never been here, but obviously doing research on Aurora, this is one of those places this summer that we want to hit. It is a 200-seat indoor venue, if you will, where live bands, whether they're local, regional, or national, come and play. So this summer, you'll see us at the venue. So we're standing outside Al Tiro, Latin Fusion. This is another place that Marilee and I and the gang hit before we go over to the Paramount for the shows. We're standing outside of Craft Urban Aurora. This is another brewery, another restaurant that we generally stop by whenever we're in downtown. Whether we're hitting the Paramount, whether we're hitting the River's Edge, this is another go-to place. So we're standing outside of Ballydoyle's. Ballydoyle's is another restaurant that the group will always stop by and eat. Whether we're going to see the fireworks, after a parade, we'll stop in for a beer, or of course, heading to the Paramount. And Tavern on Broadway is another favorite of ours before we head to the shows at Paramount, or Riverfront Playhouse. So here we're at La Quinta de los Reyes. Years ago, before we went to the Paramount, Marilee, myself, and a bunch of other families stopped here for dinner. Marilee had the baby goat. The ladies got a picture with Santa. I'm not sure if Santa was sober, but everyone had a good time here at La Quinta. All right, so we're outside at Two Brothers Roundhouse. The reason it's called a roundhouse, back in the day, it used to be a railroad yard. So that's pretty cool. Whenever Marilee and I come downtown, more times than not, we'll end up here at Two Brothers, have some good craft beer, and of course, good food. So over my right shoulder, we have Hollywood Casino. It's gonna be in this location for about 2 more years, and then later in the video, we'll show you where it's moving. Actually, it's gonna be north of 88, right around where the Chicago Premium Mall sit. But we'll catch that a little bit later. So we're at the Aurora Regional Fire Museum. This is a interactive fire museum for little kids. This is another place I merely brought the kids when they were tiny. So in the parking lot behind us, every Saturday starting in the 1st of June, running to the first part of October, is the Aurora's Farmers Market. And that is definitely another must-do for you here in Aurora. This is another cool spot that's located across from the Aurora's Farmers Market. For you history buffs, it's a nice little shop. So we're in Warehouse 55 in downtown Aurora. When I told Marilee that we were going to be shooting a video down here, she said, you know, that's cool, whatever, but make sure you hit Warehouse 55. So I've never been in here. She obviously has, but here, let's take a look and see what we have. This is pretty cool. Tis the season. Merry Christmas. You know, this is someplace that we've always walked by, but we've never gone in. You want a hot chocolate? All right, let's go. Oh my gosh, this smells like Disney World in here. Yeah. Thank you. One of the things you will notice when you visit downtown Aurora is all the public art. There are 7 sculptures, 17 utility box murals, and 15 wall murals, like Alexa, throughout the downtown area. Now, at the end of this video, I'll be sure to post all the pictures that we have of all the murals and all the sculptures. So we are West Aurora High School, which is in West Aurora School District 129. There are 11 elementary schools, 4 middle schools, and of course, West Aurora High School. West Aurora has a graduation rate of 87.3% according to NISH and is ranked as a B+ high school. All right, so we are in West Aurora. This particular home is listed for just under $260,000, 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath. So this is another house in the West Aurora School District 129. Obviously attends West Aurora High School. It's a newer listing for $335,000, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. All right, so this home in front of us, this is a property that's listed for $385,000. It is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath property. If you were to live here, you would attend the Canelan School District 302, which tells us we are on the far southwest side of Aurora. All right, so in this particular home, this is another home in the Canelan Community School District 302, again, part of Aurora. But the list price on this property is $545,000. It is a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath home. All right, so we're at Blackberry Farm, and Blackberry Farm is part of Fox Valley Park District. This location is on the southwest side of Aurora. When the kids were really little, we'd come out here, they could ride on the train, they could do pony rides, ride on a carousel. It's a kind of a pioneer museum that comes to life for young kids. So it's a nice place you're gonna wanna check out. Another nice thing about Blackberry Farm as adults is this year, about every Thursday during the summer, Marilee and I would come out, we'd bring our own wine, we'd bring our own dinner. I think the tickets were under $10, and we'd listen to a live band for a couple hours, again, every Thursday during the summer. You're gonna enjoy it as an adult without kids. You're definitely gonna enjoy it as an adult with kids. So the Chicago Premium Outlet Mall is right off of Farnsworth and 88, and we're actually on the north side of 88. It is always busy, but especially during the holiday season. Matter of fact, Aurora is moving the Hollywood Casino, which is downtown Aurora, just recently broke ground up here. It's gonna be next to the mall, and it should be open up here in around 2 to 3 years. So on this property, it's a new listing to the market. It's in Aurora, again, Batavia School District 101, But just to give you an idea, this property is $475,000, a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. All right, so this house on our right is an example of almost a $700,000 home in Aurora. We are in the Batavia School District 101. We're on the north side of 88. But this property is under contract for $699,000, or at least that was the list price when it went under contract. It's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, but pretty nice home. All right, so we are in the southeast corner of the east side of Aurora in a place called Phillips Park. Phillips Park is 325 acres. There is a very large lake for fishing. There is a golf course. There is a sand volleyball court. We have a petting zoo behind me over my right shoulder. During the holiday season in a couple of weeks, we'll be driving through here looking at all the Christmas lights. Phillips Park is where it's at here in the southeast section of the east side of Aurora. So we were at Sports Zone in Aurora off of Hill Street. This is a place where my family has been a lot. Over my right shoulder, we have the putt-putt golf. Actually, I think we were just over here in July during all the rain. I'm playing putt-putt. That was fun. I guess right behind me, we have the go-karts. If you can't really see it, but you look at the black and white roof, that's where you run go-karts. Now, we never did it before. They probably didn't have it, but the climbing wall over my left shoulder is fairly new. And then, of course, Troy and I and Samantha spent a lot of time here at the batting cages. So Sports Zone is right off of Ogden and Hill, and it's a great place. So we're standing outside East Aurora High School. East Aurora High School is District 131, and if you remember, when we're in the east side of Aurora, we are east of the Fox River and west of the DuPage County line. East Aurora has a graduation rate of 87%, which is very similar to Illinois' 87.3%. East Aurora is ranked a C+ school by Niche. All right, so here's another property that's on the market in the east side of Aurora. Again, they attend School District 131, and the high school is East Aurora High. It is listed for $260,000. It recently came on. It is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. All right, so this is a good example of a house on the east side of Aurora. We are in School District 131, and this property is listed for $280,000. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath home. But again, a good example of what $280,000 will buy you in the east side of Aurora. All right, so we are heading south on Route 59, and on our left-hand side, which is east, is all Naperville. On our right-hand side, which is west, it's, I don't know, probably 50-50 Naperville versus Aurora. So I believe the part we're in right now is Naperville. We head down a couple more lights where the Fox Valley Mall is. That's gonna be Aurora. And then a little bit farther south, we're gonna be back in Naperville. So this is the Route 59 corridor. It is always busy. It is always trafficy. It's one of those areas that if you don't have to drive on it, you really don't want to. But regardless, I am going to review some of our favorite things to do along the Route 59 corridor and different stores that we shop at in an upcoming video. So we're in the parking lot of Waubonsie Valley High School. Waubonsie Valley is part of Indian Prairie School District 204. Indian Prairie School District has 22 elementary schools and 7 middle schools. So we're standing outside of Mattia Valley High School. Mattia Valley is one of the 3 schools in Indian Prairie School District 204. There's Mattia Valley, Waubonsie Valley, and then when we do a video on Naperville, we're gonna show you Neuqua Valley as well. Mattia Valley, according to Niche, has a 95% graduation rate and is an A+ school in the district. All right, so we're in Stonebridge of Aurora by the Country Club. This particular home is under contract. It was listed at $890,000 when it went under contract. It is a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath, our traditional 2-story home. It's a beautiful home. All right, so we're standing outside Waubonsie Valley High School. We're actually in front of the football field. Waubonsie Valley is rated by Niche as an A+ school, and it has a graduation rate of 84%, and of course it's part of the Indian Prairie School District 204. All right, this property is under contract, but it went under contract at $585,000. It is a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath home, and it is in the Indian Prairie School District 204. So that gives you an idea. It went under contract at $585,000. We don't know what it'll close at, but it gives you a good idea what you can get in the Waubonsee Valley High School area. We're now in Oswego District 308. We're still in Aurora, but we're in the School District 308. This particular home recently sold for $415,000, 4-bedroom and 2 half baths. And again, Oswego District 308, and these kids attend Oswego East High School. Thank you again for joining us. That was a long day. We hit downtown Aurora. We hit the west side. We hit the east side. We hit the far east side, and everywhere in between. We looked at some different market values of the areas of Aurora. We looked at all the cool shops and all the cool things that Marilee and I have done downtown. We really enjoyed the time we had together. Remember, we have all the arts and sculpture at the end of this video after I sign off that you can check out. And then finally, if you have any comments, any places we forgot or anything we should shoot in our next video, be sure to let us know. And until next time, thanks again for watching. We're here to help, and we'll talk with you soon.